What's up, guys? Eisenheim here. Okay, just like my previous video, I'm concentrating on my fork, my old version of Openpilot, 0817, 0816, 08/0817. Yeah, so I'm doing my Starbucks run for this morning. So, um, what else? So I just want to show you how chill the driving is, and at the same time I want to show you the whole video. So I want to because I want to be transparent. Um, Please take note. There's a Starbucks on my left here. Just take note of that. But anyway, yeah, I just want to be transparent with this version, so there is no surprises on you guys. So that's why I'm gonna do some narration on this video. I was planning to make it like a raw video with no narration at all, but I'd rather do some narration so I can explain some things, you know, as you watch this video. Um, so here we go, merging. So the feeling is on rail. Okay, that's the feeling. It's like you're on a train. Okay, because this is lane full. It uses lane lines. It's a hard lane full. It uses the lane lines. That's the priority. Okay, so if you don't have lane lines, then um, it's not gonna work well. Okay, so please take note of that. So it needs lane lines. It needs one, at least one, but two is better. And also, while I'm here, it's very good from dusk till dawn. Okay. At noon, it's good, but it doesn't like shadows on the freeway. Okay. So please take note of that. As I say, it's a hard lane for it. It really needs lane lines in order for it to work. Again, this is only for C3, like Echo C2. Okay, this is not for C3X. Not for C3X, guys. Sorry about that. I'm hoping somebody can make the new Agnos 8.2. Okay, somebody can make this version of Openpilot 0816 work on Agnos 8.2. Okay, I think that's the only way to bring this model into C3X. Okay, I think that's the only way, and hopefully somebody can do it. So here you go. So merging is good. It's not as good. It's not as good as the newer models. It's not that bad, as you can see here. Again, it all depends on the scene, okay, on the environment, time of day, cars around. It all depends on that one, okay. There's gonna be a off ramp here. That's gonna be what you call this one. I'm getting lane ramp diving, exit diving. We call it exit diving. I don't know if it's this one. Okay, so probably the car mess it up. Okay, I'm thinking the car mess it up because whenever there's no car, it will go straight. But for some reason, that car has a pull, so it kind of mess it up. So again, I'm not saying NG is a perfect model, but 99.9% is very good to me. Okay, so I just show you that part of the video because I could easily edit it. You know what I'm saying? I could easily edit it, but I want to be transparent with you guys. Okay, from start to finish. Okay, so you can see how good the nuclear grade model is. Okay. So I tested this one early in the morning, Sunday early morning. So I wanted no traffic. As I say, I usually hold the wheel when I test it, especially where there's a lot of traffic around, a lot of cars around me. But it's early morning Sunday, so there's no traffic, so I can afford not to touch the wheel and make it, marketable. It's just for show, okay? But whenever I drive, I always hold the wheel. Okay, this one, let me. So you can see the speed. So again, slower, you get more torque on your Accord. Okay, so this is a 55 mile an hour curve. There's no car behind me. Okay, so I can afford to slow down, and I think there's one coming up very fast. So I'm trying to do a 45 here, but there's a car behind me, so I keep up with the 50, 48, 49, help it out because there's a car behind me. And then there you go. So I help out. Okay. You can tell if you cannot make it. If you cannot make the curve, you can tell. So just help out a little bit, and with this fork, it will stay there. Okay. For some reason, I call it memory. So every time you do a nudge, it will stay. Okay. Unlike the newest versions, there's a rebound. Okay. With this one, with this version, 0816/17, if you help it out, it will stay. That's the one thing I like with this version too. The memory feature, I call it. Okay, whenever you help out. Okay, because that makes a big difference. Okay, for our low torque Accords. Okay, so here I'm trying to. I'm trying to on this one way on because I'm gonna make a U-turn a few miles ahead. So on this route, I'm trying to do 65 and under. Okay, because I'm gonna go uphill and then I'm gonna be going downhill. Okay, so downhill I'm trying to do 65 and under, with no hands on the wheel. Okay, but there's a lot of traffic. I will put my hands on the wheel, to gauge the steering because I'm gonna be, what you call this? I'm gonna be driving at a higher speed. Okay. So this one, I'm just a chill speed. There's nothing. There's no cars behind me. I just want to chill. Okay. Okay, now. And also, there's a truck. That truck was ahead of me, so I don't want to catch up with it. So now we're going downhill now. As you can see here. See that MPC, the middle? We call it MPC, that green thing in the middle. So it's right now it's green at the very peak apex of it. If it's about to hit the torque limit, it will change from yellow to orange to red. Okay, to give you an idea. Okay. If it's about to hit the torque limit. So like here, see, it's turning yellow. So it gives you a little warning, okay? And you can tell. Actually, you can do a headless setup. What do you mean by headless? I mean, you cannot see the display. You can do a headless setup, and still you can tell if your car gonna make it or not, okay? It's all about the feelings, guys. And pretty sure for those people who's been testing all along, they know what I mean, okay? So this is downhill. Yeah, 65 and under, you're good. If for Accord, 65 and under, you're good. You can make it. Especially with this one, I have the steer ratio hack. It makes my steering more aggressive, more responsive. Okay, that makes a big difference. Okay. You could go to the fast lane, no problem. You can do 65, you can do 70, but you need to have your wheels, your hands on the wheel, and you have to help it out on curves. Okay, I'm not saying you're gonna, in order for it to enjoy Accord and Openpilot together, is you be subject to slow lanes. Drive, change your driving habit. You don't have to change your driving habit. All I'm trying to say is, do not, do not think of it as self-driving. Okay, so if you want to drive fast, go ahead, but put your hands on the wheel. Okay, put your hands on the wheel and feel the drive. You can drive up to 80 for all I care. Okay, okay, but drive it. Don't think about it as self-driving. Okay, that's your first mistake if you think about it as self-driving. Okay, even with your hands on the wheel, it's still you still get the chill factor. Okay, you still get the chill factor. Okay, so this is downhill 65. See, not bad. Okay, I'm gonna go to this curve here. I can do 65 if I want to, but hey, no rush. You know, I got plenty of more torque remaining. See, it's yellow. It's not orange yet. Yeah, 65. Yeah, I'm a happy camper. 65, 60, 67. Okay, on this freeway, 5 miles over the speed limit. I'm a happy camper. Um, what else? This is my second week of testing nuclear grade without resetting, with nothing at all, without recalibrating, and there's no regression. Okay, it still felt the same since I installed it. Okay, because that's the big thing for me is regression. I've been testing the newer models, NI, Moonrise, Coffee, Optimus. They're very good at first. They're very good at first, but after a few days of driving, it goes downhill from there. Okay, it goes downhill. It's iffy. Okay, when I say iffy, you know what I mean. I don't have to explain. The drive is off. You can tell compared to the initial driving after you install it. Okay, here's another curve. 63. I can do 65 here. It's not bad. Okay, it's not bad. See, for me as a tester, all I'm after is the chill. Okay, as I said before, I've been testing for almost 3 years now. I've been there, done that. Like, hey, how come? Okay, there's a new model here. Oh, every time there's a new model, I'm like a kid, in a candy store. Oh, I got a new one. I got a new one. I got a new one. Okay, and every time, it's always the best. Every time I install it, I'll make a video. You can tell on my old videos. This is the one. This is the one. This is the one. This is the one. Then all of a sudden, I'll go back to nuclear grade. That's a pattern. Okay, if Ni is very good, okay, if Ni is very good, consistency wise, I'm not gonna go back to NG. Okay, I'm not gonna go back to NG if NI is very good. You know what I'm saying? It's good, but it's not consistent. That's the thing compared to NG. Because right now I'm looking for consistency. Okay, the models are great. Don't get me wrong. The models are great. First few miles, first few days, they're great. Okay, but after that, it goes downhill. See, there's no consistency for me compared to nuclear grade. Um, Please correct me if I'm wrong. Nuclear grade has more lane lines in it. That's why it's good on lanes, on in urban setting. Please correct me if I'm wrong. Compared to end to end, end to end still uses if there's no car, it's the thing. It still uses the lane lines as a guide, but not that explicit, just like what you call this one, like NI. So please correct me if I'm wrong. Because this version has lane lines at the same time. It has lane planner. So I don't know how it works, but this version, the model and the lane planner makes it very very good. Okay, and as you can see, the lane lines are very solid. It's really tracing the lane lines. As you can see there, I help it out because I can tell it's gonna limit, it's gonna reach the torque limit. Okay, you will not lose points if you help it out. Okay, you will not lose points when you do a gas press. I'm doing a gas press from start to finish. Okay, because this is a glorified ADAS. Okay, it just makes your ADAS better. It's not self-driving. So don't be shy to use gas press, to use your stop. Don't be shy to hold the wheel for the better of the drive. Okay, for the better of the drive. So you hear this curve, 5960 is not bad. Again, there's open space here, early Sunday morning. I just want to show you how good nuclear graded. Again, it feels like you're on rail feeling, centered driving. It doesn't lane dive, as you can see here, never. Okay, 65, 68, that's good. For an Accord, 65 on these curves, these are great curves for an Accord. If I can make it with no help, these are great. Okay. Yeah, I'll be. Here's another curve here. I think this is a deep, deep one. 65. So I'm holding the wheel. Just get that tactile feeling. See if I can make it at 65. There you go. Yeah. With the hack, with the steer ratio hack, and with the model, I don't envy torquier cars. I don't have that envy anymore. Before the advent of nuclear grade and my steer ratio hack, yeah, I don't envy torquier. Before, when I first got Openpilot at my Honda Accord, I was envy. Also, I was envy about Openpilot long. Because I was thinking having both lateral and and long, makes your drive better. But I was wrong on an Accord. Okay, it turns out the Accord Bosch is way better than Openpilot long. One main reason is our long our Bosch, we can do coasting. Okay, that's a big reason, and I like it. So the marriage of Openpilot lateral and stock ACC Bosch is very good. Okay, so that's why I don't miss experimental long. Okay, right now it's in its infancy. So yeah, unless you want to test for comma, I've been saying that it's not ready for prime time yet, and I don't test long. I don't want to add those anxiety. I become anxious when I'm testing long. I don't like testing long at all. I hate it. Okay, so I'd rather have other people test it for me. Okay, until it's ready for prime time, then I switch. But for now, I let others do it, and I will concentrate on the lateral portion of it. Okay, so there's a lead car here. Let me try to go with the flow track. Here, I'm holding the wheel because there's a bump here. Okay, I don't want to take a chance. Okay, anything that will jiggle your C3, a big bump, heavy bump, hold the wheel. And if you know it's there, might as well hold the wheel. Okay, so this is a nice turn here. So I'm trying to push it. So how stable the car is on high speed. So I'm trying to go with the flow traffic here. These lane lines, tracing, it mesmerizes me. Every time I go back to NG and see these lane lines, I love it. There's another curve here. See, at high speed, no lane diving. It's very good. Confidence level still high. Confidence level still high. There's another one here. The good thing with this fork, this is Sunny Pilot based fork, 24/7 steering is. The good thing with this fork is you can have anybody drive this car with Openpilot on, engage, and you don't have to tell them. They can drive it normally, okay? They can drive it normally. Hold the wheel, blah, blah, blah. And they will find out. Oh, they will find out like, wait, it's steering for me. That's what I do with my wife. Just drive it. If you want to drive it, if you want to, you know, turn the wheel, go ahead. And sooner or later, they're gonna find out. Oh, you know what? It feels like it's driving for me. And then they're gonna let go little bit by little. You know what I'm saying? And just guide it. Okay, here I'm gonna lower it. I'm gonna hold the wheel because there's a car behind me. Okay, no frustration, guys. No frustration. I held the wheel, but I'm not frustrated. Okay, on this segment though, there's a yellow line. Since this is a lane full, a hard lane full, it doesn't like yellow line. See, so it's kind of like huggy on this segment. In this segment, okay. So just to be transparent, there you go. And here I'm gonna push it. I'm gonna try to push it. See show you guys how stable it is at high speed. There you go. And here the Starbucks. So it's a few blocks away from my house. I have to go to the next town and do a U-turn and get my Starbucks. That's why my wife is mad at me because I just asked her, "Babe, you want some Starbucks?" "Oh yeah, please do." So she was thinking she'll get it in a few minutes. Instead of a few minutes, she got it in 20 minutes, I guess, 15 minutes. But anyway, yeah, that's what I do on Sunday. Um, yeah, because I just want you guys to keep updated or whatever model I'm testing. And it's gonna be a while. I'm kind of like uh, model testing. I'm fatigue, I guess was what you call it. So yeah, so just let me know if there's a new model. But as I say, always look for regression. Always look for regression. Oh, by the way, I put a barcode on my side view mirror, the Starbucks code. Okay, so as you can see, I think she can scan it. Let's see. There you go. So as I pointed it, and the baristas, they love it. They love it. Okay, so anyway, yeah, so yeah, this is nuclear grade model, guys. If you have an Accord, I'll put the link down at the comment section. There's a one-click install that you could perform. You cannot install it via URL for some reason. I don't know how to make it work on URL. So it's a one-click SSH install. That's the only way. Um, Maybe somebody can fork this one and then do a URL. I don't know, but it's really good, guys. It's really good. For our code owners in an urban setting where lane full is plentiful, this is the version for you. Okay? Sorry, C3X owners, I'm very sorry. So only for C3, C2, and lag. Oh, the Echo one is, I'm talking about the model. This one is only for C3 only. The Echo is a special Spectre fork that I will recommend, okay, for the C2. But anyway, guys, thank you for watching. I really do appreciate it. And again, this is Eisenheim. May you have a wonderful, happy, and safe testing. Bye.